The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Hello everyone. While we are staying pretty dry right now, there is a little bit of rainfall off towards our north and west, but the system is still kind of developing as of yet. And it's not picking up quite as much moisture as what we might have been looking at earlier on. Now, as it gets closer to us, it's going to cause more consistent rain, and that is going to keep us pretty soggy all the way from Friday evening through Tuesday morning. But because we haven't seen the front come through yet, we're able to bring in some extra warm air. That pushes the NRV and Highlands well up into the 50s for today, with Roanoke, Lynchburg, and Southside all making it well up into the 60s. Now, shower chances are low for today, but Friday is when they really start. It'll be pretty dry in the morning, but then as we get into the later parts of the day, showers start to trickle in. Saturday, we're looking at a little bit more consistent rainfall in the later parts of the day, especially overnight. Going into Sunday morning, a little bit of a break Sunday afternoon into Monday morning, and then Monday night into Tuesday is kind of when we're looking at the bulk of this rain coming through. But since it's stretched from Friday to Tuesday, that gives us a lot of time to get the rain into the ground without a lot of flooding concern. Now, even despite the clouds and the rainfall that we've got coming tomorrow, we still have warm air since the front doesn't really push through until Monday. So that keeps most of our temperatures in the 60s. We start off with the 40s, rise pretty nicely, and then we hold on to quite a bit of that heat. We're not losing much more than 5 degrees as we go from 4 p.m. all the way until 8 p.m. The system starts off towards the west and then moves steadily further towards the east. Most of that moisture is concentrated up towards the Great Lakes until we get towards Saturday, as it's able to draw it in from the Gulf of Mexico. That causes pretty consistent rain across a lot of the deep south, and for us, it's a little bit more on and off than what they're going to see. The highest accumulations look like they're going to stay pretty well towards our south, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, into South Carolina. For us, a lot of spots get between 1 and 2 inches, some places even less than 1 inch. And remember, this is spread from Friday all the way through Tuesday. So the fact that it's relatively light, I mean, we've had some days in January that got that much rain in one day. So the flood risk is a lot lower than what we were seeing with some of those systems. Top of that, winds stay generally calm. Both Thursday and Friday, we've got winds between 10 and 20 miles per hour. As Saturday gets here, it's going to stay pretty calm as well. I don't think winds really pick up until the front comes through on Monday into Tuesday. Today, temperatures get easily into the 50s and 60s. Covington at 58, Hillsville's at 55. Today's the last day it's going to stay really dry, so if you need to get outside and get some errands taken care of, this is probably like a mow the lawn kind of day, whereas tomorrow is like a get groceries before the Super Bowl kind of day, since we'll start to see some showers later on. Tonight, we are still cloudy, which helps hold on to quite a bit of heat. Blacksburg's at 34, Danville at 37, and Lexington at 38. On the extended forecast, temperatures will stay in the 60s until that front really passes through. Now, it's going to bring some rainfall as it does. It really takes until Tuesday afternoon for us to dry out, and the temperatures are pretty close to average from Tuesday through not only Wednesday, but it looks like we'll stay close to that average mark all the way through the end of the week. Lows do warm up as the cloud cover is here through the weekend, and then just as our highs decrease, lows decrease to stay a lot closer to average.